Hi there, welcome to another episode of Get Gardening. In today's episode, I wanted to share with you my newly planted tropical garden to see what I have growing in there this year, but before I did that, I wanted to show you my foxgloves and my delphiniums. So let's go take a look. So in our last video, I showed you my lupins that are blooming, and as you can see, I still have a few that are blooming and lots of buds still to come. This is my favorite delphinium that I have here. This is the one that I took a cutting from earlier this year, and it gets really full. So I'm really excited that this one is starting to open. I want to show you some of the other ones that I have blooming further down in my walkway garden as well. So you can see that I still have some lupins that are blooming here. One last poppy that's hanging on. And then this is my favorite part right here, where I have this foxglove that opened about a week ago. It's got beautiful little ruby throats in there. And then these are two delphiniums that started opening. This white one just opened today when I came home from work, and this blue one has been opening for about a week. And then further down at the end of my garden is another delphinium that I really like, and it's a pale blue one that fades to a white. So I just wanted to share with you some of the flowers that are blooming, so let me take you now to my tropical garden so you can see what I have planted in there. Okay, so as you can see, my tropical garden is just been planted. I planted it a couple weeks ago, and so everything that's in here is very tiny, but by the end of the season I'm hoping some of my plants will be all the way up to that second floor balcony line like they were last year. So I want to go ahead and show you what I planted in here to look forward to. This is the yucca that my grandmother gave me about 2 years ago, and it's getting ready to have a flower bud, so I'm really excited about that. Here's my red Abyssinian banana, and I decided this year to go ahead and plant it in the ground because it was too much trouble to having to keep on watering it every single day since it uses so much water throughout the course of a week. In here I also have some of the dark colored canna lilies that I planted, and I went to the store with my mother and this year bought some of these dark leaf elephant ears, so I'm excited to see how those are going to look. This Bergsmansia just started blooming today, and I've never seen it bloom before, so you are witnessing the first blossoms of these. I'm hoping that this plant gets bigger. It's got lots of blossoms over there ready to come. I planted in the front this red grass as well with this papyrus plant. I've never grown these before, so I'm giving them a try. In here I also have, it's hard to see, there's a canna lily, and that's my Phasian that has those multicolored leaves, so I'm excited for that one to get started. Over here I've got a new yucca that I planted. I liked how it had this gold colored leaves, and this is David Howard, a dahlia that I grew last year. I'm really excited for that one as well. In the front here I have some Verbena bonariensis. I started some from seed, and actually some just reseeded themselves in my garden, so that was exciting. In the back here, this is another one of my dahlia bulbs that I thought I had lost, but it's alive, so I'm so happy about that. In the back here, this hole is where I had a banana plant, which I thought was dead, so I tried to start digging it up, and it was alive. Turns out I killed it, so that was a mistake on my part. This is one of the elephant ears that I have growing. This is my, I can't remember the name of it right now, but that'll drive me crazy. And then here's some Eucomis bulbs that I grow in pots. And over here is my Thailand giant that I successfully overwintered. I thought this one was not going to make it as well, but it did, so I'm excited. I moved it into a new location so it doesn't block the light from everything else. My Adenidia palm that I have in this pot, and in the back here, I don't know if you can see, but here are these Ricinus plants that I started from seed, so they were a big focal point in my garden last year, and I'm so excited that I have them growing again. And last but not least, nice little iris blooming right now. I've got this cordyline in front of a Hakanakloa, and a Canna Australis over here that I'm looking forward to see blooming. So that's just a little update about my tropical garden as I planted it this spring. I hope you guys like and subscribe and are able to get out there and get gardening.